Hi guys, it's been a while since I've done a video, and today I'm trying a different setup with the camera, so I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I wasn't happy with the way it was mounted before. And actually, camera, I'm using my my iPhone 6s. I've been asking about some options for cameras from people, and most of the options that people have suggested have been on the pricey side, so I don't take a whole lot of pictures really, and I think my phone will work for now. So anyway, on to the shave. Today I'm going to use my IBC. I haven't used it in quite a while. If you don't know Irving Barber Company, you can search that on Google. This is the case that it comes in. It's very nice. Not available from too many places. You can get it from Irving Barber Company directly. You can get it from a few other places, I believe. I actually got it from, I believe, Razor Blades and More. So I'm not sure. This is the razor itself. I've done a review and I think a shave with this before. It's got a blade in there now. I believe that's a Kai blade, but I'm not sure. It's a really nice razor. You can actually change the scales. There's a screw on either side. And you can use several different types of blades. It's got a unique blade loading mechanism. I've talked about that before. I'm not going to go into that now, but it's a versatile razor. Not the cheapest, but it's nice. So I'm just out of the shower. I don't let my face dry too much. Today I'm going to be using my custom brush that I received from the guys in my group on Facebook, Shavette World. This is a Nathan Clark NB shave. It's got the paw prints on there. This is a wolf whiskers knot. I don't know a lot of details about it. And on the bottom, it's got the big old paw, which my wife said looks like a bear claw. But this was for my dog, Reba. And let's see if we can see the name on there, who passed away. I don't know if you can see that or not. And yeah, so the guys in the group got me that. It's a wonderful gesture. I've talked about that before in the group. Some of this stuff here, you know, relates to our Facebook group, and all I can say is, if you're on Facebook and you're interested in all things traditional wet shaving and shavettes, come join us and get some more information. It's a fun group. The soap I'll be using today is my Simpson's Citrus Burst. This is I say soap, but it's a soft cream, and I really like it. It's got a floral scent. Boy, I wish you guys could smell it with me. You watch these videos and people say the scent is fantastic, the scent is exploding, and you know, that means nothing. But it's real soft, and I'm just going to take some here and just rub it right on my face. I'm going to do a face lather to save some time. I'm not going to bother with a bowl. It's quite warm, so I don't need to worry about having a nice warm lather, because we've got plenty of warm temperatures. My face has gotten a little dry, but the brush, I kind of let it sit in the sink for a few minutes in some warm water, so that'll add some water to the shave, and then to the lather, and then I can always add water as you go. It's really easy to add water gradually, not so easy to take it out. So I'm going to try to you know, start off on the dry side here. So yep, just going to do a face lather. This is a synthetic knot, by the way. I should have mentioned that. And just going to do a quick face lather. And yeah, see, that's lathering right up nicely. The brush had some good, I squeezed out most of the water, but there was enough water in there to make a nice lather. So this is really luxurious, this lather too. Quite nice. Simpson's is really nice stuff. I think I actually bought this at Pasteur at one of the meetups. And it's not very expensive. Now, I will say it's a little more runny than I would like, even though I didn't seem like I had much water in there. It doesn't seem like it's got as much cushion as I'd like. So we'll have to see how that goes. With a shavette, I find that you really want some good cushion on that first pass. Don't want it to be too thin. And this is on the thin side. I'm not sure what happened. It was going well and then just kind of got thin. So anyway, that should give us a good lather. I'm going to grab something here to help me grab my skin. A lot of people use alum on their fingertips to hold on to your skin when you stretch it. I use a little piece of cloth. I got these from Dr. Matt Robbins' daughter Sophia makes them. They're called Dude Face shave cloths. And if you want more information, you can comment or send me a message or something. But Dr. Matt did a video highlighting these, and I ordered them and recommended them, and a couple of guys in the group got them. And you know, it's just a piece of cloth. I like it though. A washcloth to me was too large to get the job done. Let me get some of this lather off the bottom of my neck here. I took off too much, of course. But you know, my wife flips out. There's soap everywhere in the bathroom. She's like a detective. She finds it and then complains about it. So anyway, yeah, you know, I watch a lot of these videos. People talk about how they hold it. I don't think about it, but if I look at it now, I can see I've got 2 in front and 2 in the back of the razor. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll try and do a first pass here. See how it goes. Yeah, the blade's in there, but for some reason, oh yeah, well, okay, wrong end of the razor. Yeah. Okay, Darwin Awards. Let's put a little soap on there. What does Nelson Muntz say on The Simpsons? Ha ha. My wife can't stand that, but I don't know why. I think it's pretty funny, but whatever. All right, now we're moving right along. So this blade doesn't feel terrible. I don't know how many uses it has on it. I believe it's a Kai. I've been using the Kai over the feather, but I think I want to revisit the feather. I've got my Feather Artist Club SS on the way back to me. I lent that to Mark Dayak, and he's sending it back. So I haven't used it in a long time, so I'm going to give that a shot. As far as this goes, I've got a day's growth on here. For me, I get the best shaves with more than a day's growth. This blade is definitely not as sharp as it could be. But you know, today's my day off, and so it doesn't have to be a perfect smooth shave today. I have to say that this blade is not the sharpest in the world. I had some water in the sink here. You know, I watch a lot of these videos, and a lot of people tend to wash off the soap off the razor each time by turning on the water. And though it seems like a little thing, I wonder about wasting water. I try to fill the sink, but my sink stopper doesn't stay in that well, so it does kind of drain out. But I still think that it's better to try to fill the sink when you can. Yeah, this blade is just so. I like the razor. I haven't used it in a long time. You know what? Yeah, this blade is not doing a great job at all. I may even switch razors here. I've got a Dovo on standby, a Dovo Shavette. I think I'm going to just go to that rather than grab another Artist Club style blade. So IBC, yeah, see, and there's another problem. I thought that this was tightened down, and I guess it's not. It kind of moved on me a little bit, but it seems like it's tightened down. There's a flaw in this razor that I have. I don't know if they've corrected it. There's a little bit of play in here, and you know, the thing just moved on me, and I swear it was tight. So I'm going to switch razors, and I'm going to try to push ahead with this. Yeah, see, look at it. I mean, that thing is pivoting out, and as far as I can tell, I don't think I can make it any tighter. So I don't know. Yeah, it won't stay in place. That's the first time I've discovered that. I'm a little surprised, because that screw, I don't think it's going to tighten anymore. Well, actually, you know what? I just tightened it a little bit. It's got this screw has a knurl on it, and I did just tighten it a little bit, and now the blade is still moving. So yeah, IBC, you know, mine, and a lot of people really like this razor a lot, but I don't know. It's not staying in place for me right now, so I'm going to ditch it. I'm going to break out with the Dovo in blue. Oh, and look at that. I've got the green insert in there now, so I'm just going to try this. I had a Permasharp half DE blade ready to go, but I'm going to try this green insert the longer Persona blade is in there. Just gonna touch up my lather here. These areas that I didn't get so well. See, now that lather's a lot thicker. See what happens when you don't make a video for a long time? Doesn't go so well. But we're gonna press ahead. So let's see what I can do with this long blade, see how it feels. And you can see that that's a really long blade. It's much longer than a half DE. This razor is super lightweight. You have to get used to it. But I have to say the blade is doing a good job, so I'm just going to complete my shave easily with this. This is the green insert and it's a Persona blade. Yeah, this blade is fine. Doing a good job. Got the day off today, so I'm gonna kind of take it easy. Wouldn't it be nice if you could train your hair to grow in whatever direction you wanted? The hair on my neck grows every which way, and it's just sometimes almost kind of a circular fashion, like a bush. It's just terrible. Yeah, it's doing a nice job. I might even just go with one pass today. I'm not sure. Well, I tell you that Shavette, it's like everything's going along well, and you just 1 second you do the wrong thing, and boop, you get a cut. I don't have one, but I'm just saying. If you watch Seinfeld at all, you remember when they were trying to pitch their show on the show to NBC, and George was adamantly saying it's a show about nothing. Nothing happens. Nothing. And the NBC executive said, "Why am I watching it?" And George said, "Because it's on TV." And with perfect timing, the guy said, "Not yet." And that's how I feel about that cut. I said, "Well, I haven't cut myself then, of course. Not yet, but got a little weeper right there. I didn't even feel it. It doesn't hurt, but I got a little red dot going under my schnozola. That's a tough place too. Yeah, I'm going to do a second pass. Yep. Definitely do a second pass, and that'll probably do it. So you can see that lather that I rubbed on my face. I still got a good amount of soap left in the brush here. Nice soft brush. It's got good backbone, you know, it's not all floppy. Some of the synthetics to me just feel really floppy. You know, under the nose is definitely tough. I definitely have to say, when I started shaving with the straight and the Shavette, that area right under the nose is very subject to cuts, because you're trying to go in straight and then go down at the same time, and that's just difficult. So let's clean this thing up here. Now, I never thought about it, but it's interesting because when I do my first pass, I always start on the right side of my face. And when I do the second pass, I always start on the left side of my face. It's very odd. I never thought about it until right now. Yeah, my wife's at work because otherwise, you know, they think you're a nut doing these videos. Why would you want to spend the money that they charge for cartridge razors to cause all kinds of discomfort and get a crappy shave when you could do something like what I'm doing here? I don't know. It's very relaxing. People say it's about time. Anything you do that's worthwhile is worth an extra effort. I think a lot of men don't shave because of all the problems. So rather than think it's cool to have a beard, they simply have a beard because they're lazy. You know, the blue shaves better. Just figured I'd put that out there. Go Team Blue. All right, let's see if we can finish this up. The other thing with this hobby is you meet so many fun people that you wouldn't otherwise meet. And some of them you meet in person too. My wife talks about all my virtual friends, but you meet these people in person too. I even met people that lived near me that I wouldn't have met otherwise through the hobby. Weeper right there, which is unusual in that spot. But I think this is a good shave. I'm going to go with 2 passes. And it's actually pretty good. This long blade did the job. I was planning to put a half DE in there, not realizing that the green insert was already in the razor. So, yeah, I really like this Dovo. It comes in several different colors. This has got the black handle and the blue part where the blade goes in. There's a stainless. There's a tortoise shell that's like the unicorn. It's long discontinued, but every now and then you run into one out there. Those are kind of nice. So I'm going to rinse off here. Again, it was Simpson's Citrus Burst cream that I used. And I'm going to rinse off here and put some stuff on my face to sort of calm everything down. Put the IBC back in the case. Back you go. Okay. Dry my face off. And we'll throw something on there to kind of heal up my face from dragging the blade across it. I've got this Cold River Soapworks Puro Fresco. Boy, I don't know how to make that. There it is, so the light doesn't wash it out. It's a nice balm. Larry makes good stuff. I haven't bought anything from him in a long time, but I'm trying to use things up, and this is one of the things that I had sitting around, so yeah, going everywhere. It just kind of comes out in a stream there. It's like, reminds me of the art of shaving in the way that it dispenses. I like it. So there you go. It's and those 2 little weepers that I had seem to have stopped on their own. I didn't apply any styptic or alum or anything, so they were nothing. All right, well, and just for good measure, so that I smell nice, I'm going to now this is something that I got from Ed Smart. Although it says Trumper's Sandalwood Skin Food, that's not the case. This is actually Florida water. It's kind of, you can see how much is in it. It's kind of an interesting thing. I had heard of this before. It's got a floral scent. I had heard of it before and didn't know a lot about it. It's kind of an odd name. And I just happened to get some stuff from Ed quite a while back, actually. This has been sitting around. When I first got it, I gave it a whiff, and I said, nah, that's okay. Then recently, for some reason, I took it out, and I love it. And I posted in the group, and I shared it, and other people said, wow, that's great. And then it turns out that Walgreens sells it, but not anywhere near my area. So, you know, I have a lot of stuff, but I do like it. It's different. So I gotta find the cap for this thing. That's what I'm looking for. But anyway, yeah, Florida water. So thanks, Ed. I'll probably get some at some point, but I'm trying to use some things up. So thanks for sticking with me today. Things didn't go well at the beginning, but we kind of made it along and switched up to the what do you call that guy? The Dovo. And again, I'll show you guys my lovely brush here. This was given to me very generously by the guys in the group at Shavette World after my dog Reba had to be put down. She was with me almost 15 years. And it's a beautiful brush. Very similar to the group brush that we have. Nathan Clark, check him out, NB Shave. Really good stuff. This is all, you know, all his engraving, the paws, the NB Shave, her name, that's on the handle. It's a nice metal. He calls these Illuminati, I believe, handles. And again, it's a wolf whiskers synthetic knot. Great combo. Check out Nathan Clark. Check out Shavette World on Facebook if you're so inclined. Nice group of people. We talk about all things wet shaving, even though it's called Shavette World and we do like shavettes. We're not averse to talking about other wet shaving methods and products and so on. So thanks for hanging in with me, and we'll talk to you next time.
Living with a hernia. Rupture, I bet it's causing me such irritation. Living with a hernia. Wow! Have to have my medication. Living with a hernia. I feel bad.